Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Dorfromantik. We are starting right where we left off last time, which means that I need a moment to get my bearings and remember what it was that I was doing, other than apparently having 8 billion of these, like water train track station things. What are these called? I don't know. There's 8 billion of them, so it's kind of cool though. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope your Saturday is going good. I hope you're having a fun weekend so far. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if you're up to anything particularly fun this weekend. I'm always happy to hear about what you've got going on. So let me know down in the comments what you're up to this weekend. Where do I want to put anything? I've got to like re-familiarize myself with this game for a little while. Usually when I come back, because it's been, how long's it been? Maybe a couple weeks at this point, honestly. It always takes a little bit of time for me to recall what it was that I had going on and how this game is played. Thank you all so much for watching the last part of this, and thank you to everybody who dropped into the comments to give me some pointers and some advice for how to play this game. That was very helpful, and I'll definitely be, hopefully, remembering to put some of that into practice as we go today. So yeah, what do you have going on this weekend? What are you up to? This morning I took Nora, as I usually do, for a nice long walk at a park. If you're new to the channel, Nora is my dog. I feel like sometimes when I talk about her, it could be easily mistaken for a child. And it is not. I do not have children. It's my dog. But we went for a nice long walk at the park, which was lovely, except that it is violently hot. Like disgustingly, horribly hot today. But we went for a walk, which we do every weekend, which is really nice. The park that we go to usually on Saturdays has a very nice, oh, that's good. That's quite good. Oh, it's got trees on it. I guess I could park it over here. We're gonna do that. The park that we go to has a big lake, like right in the middle of it, and Nora loves swimming in the lake. But I don't always let her. During the summer, I do pretty regularly let her at least go wade through a little bit, because I know that she enjoys it, and it's hot, so she deserves a little cooling. But today happens to be her birthday. It is her 8th birthday, which I find so hard to believe that she is 8 years old. But so I made the pledge today, as we were setting out for our walk, that I would let her swim as much as she wants to today, to her heart's content. And oh boy, did she ever want to swim today. She pulled me, like really, like physically pulled me towards the water, I think like 4 separate times. She just insisted on swimming, and I was gonna let her today as much as she wanted, since it's her birthday. So she did. She really did. And by today is her birthday, I mean it's the day that we celebrate her birthday, because I don't actually know when she was born. She's not a rescue. I got her off of Craigslist. Is Craigslist even still a thing, by the way? But I got her off of Craigslist not long after. I was living with my parents at the time still, because it was not terribly long after I graduated college. And so I was living with my parents and working, and their dog passed that June. I think it was that June. And it was the fall. And I had applied for a bunch of jobs, but nothing was coming. Like I interviewed for a couple of places, but nothing was really happening. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna get a job ever in my entire life, I'm pretty sure. And I really miss having a dog, and I looked on Craigslist just on a whim and saw this adorable little black and white dog, mostly black, with like a white chest and white paws. It was immediately just like enamored, just like fell in love, and was like, I have to have this dog. I need her to be mine and come live with me. So I went and got her. I went to the people that were giving her away and picked her up. Yeah, that was such a good choice. Like, what a sweet, wonderful dog. She really, really is just the absolute best. Okay, sorry about that. If there was a weird cut there, Chris called, so I wanted to answer. And now I don't remember what we were talking about, but this is a great place for that tile to go. I think we were talking about Nora and about me getting her, but we were probably done talking about that, right? She's a really good dog. That's the end of the story. She's just a great puppy all around. I'm gonna put this here. So yeah, let me know what you're up to this weekend. Tonight, so my walk with Nora this morning was great, and then tonight we are going over to a friend's house for a game night with a few people, which will be really nice. I'm looking forward to that a lot too. I'm always happy. I think I've mentioned this before, but Chris and I are big board game people. So anytime I get to go play games, I am usually quite thrilled. Can I put you this way and have you be perfect? No, I can't. That's fine. What if we just do it like that then? Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to going and playing some games, because I'm always happy to go play games. Do any of you play board games? What are some of your favorites? If you do, let me know. I'm always interested in hearing other people's board games, and also recommendations for what you like that you've found. I'm trying to think of what some of my favorites are that I can tell you. I love Wingspan. I love Sagrada. I like 1802. Is that it? Anno 1800. Anno 1800. I think I was combining different Anno games into one thing. Anno 1800, which is also a video game that I've not played much of, but I have played. Is also very good. And I recommend it if you like city building strategy sort of games. This finishes that. Perfect. Lovely. What else? What else is there that I've played? Many more. I'm certain there are many more that I'm just not thinking of right now. Chris has an absolutely massive board game collection. I've never seen a board game collection like it ever before in my entire life. Does that count for that? It does. Yeah, let's go ahead and plug you in here then. Or do I put you here? Ooh, that's even better, because it brings in that piece there too. Yeah, he's got an enormous board game collection. So I have played so many. I wasn't a board game person prior, or at least I was a normal board game person before Chris and I started dating. I had played, oh gosh, I'll never think of its name now. It's the big one that absolutely everyone plays. You know the one. That game. That game that everyone plays. It'll come to me. Also Ticket to Ride, which is another game that I think everybody has played. Do I just have this begin here? It's sort of a weird choice probably. That's cute, but I don't know that I really want to do that. Where do I put you? I don't know. But yeah, so I played like some of those basic, and by basic I don't mean that sounds rude and elitist of me. But they refer to them as like the gateway games, like people that are really big into board games call like Ticket to Ride and that other game that I can't think the name of. It's like a civilization building sort of thing. You know the one, but it will never ever come to me. But yeah, I had played those and thought they were fun. I really enjoyed them, but I wasn't like super into board games. And then Chris and I started dating, and now I have played so many board games. Just so many board games. It's not even funny. But it's really nice because I have discovered that I quite enjoy them. I did have to go through like an adjustment period where I became okay with not necessarily doing great. I guess this is the only way. It's such a like weird snaky. I could put it over here, but I don't know if I want to. I think I'd rather put it there. What was I saying? Oh, there was an adjustment period. This game is hard to talk during, and also hard to make sense during, apparently. Oh, do I just want to like cap this off? Just no more railroad there? Or do we cap it off over here? Cap it off there. Skin unlocked. Water train station. Tile unlocked. Beaver Lodge. All cute. Cute. I had to go through... This is my like 80th time trying to restart the sentence. There was an adjustment period where I had to get used to not winning. Not that I like never win. Sometimes I do. But one, Chris is very good at board games and also way more experienced in playing them than I am. Because he's been into it for longer, and he like is really invested in board games. Oh no, I can't put you anywhere because you're gonna mess that up. I need a one tiler. I feel like I see our doom coming. And then on top of Chris being really good at them, and also having much more experience with them, and more patience for them, he's also an engineer, and so like his brain just like comprehends the logic of board games, and he loves to optimize and find the best path and the best solution. And so I had to get used to like not winning. And I've beaten him a couple times. Do not get me wrong, I have beaten him a couple of times, but because of my issues with my mental health, this is very cute here, and I'm gonna do it even if it's not oh, it was great. Never mind, that was great. With my anxiety, my mental health, and that sort of thing, my depression, sometimes losing board games would like really mess me up a bit, like pretty badly. So I had to get over that being a thing, because I'm also a pretty competitive person. So I always wanted to I always want to win. I always want to do well. So I had to get to the point where I could play these games pretty regularly and be comfortable with, you know, potentially losing fairly regularly, which was a difficult thing, I'll be honest. It was a pretty difficult thing for me to get used to, but now I can. I've gotten to the point where I can play board games anytime and not really still be competitive and try, but not care too much if I lose, which is a really nice headspace to finally get to. And I credit therapy a lot. I credit going to therapy a lot with the like the ability that I've found to do that. Because I wasn't able to for a very long time. Do I put this here? Because it'll be a good way to connect in to over here. Yeah, why not? Oh, I'm worried about that one. Because there's almost certainly more than 54 over here. Or 52, I mean. But I don't actually know. How much does this one want? 54 plus? Oh, okay. So never mind, there's not. So, yeah. We'll put you there. That's fine. That's fine. But again, yeah, therapy has been really good for me. And I know if you've watched a lot of my videos, then you know that I talk about mental health a lot. I talk about my personal journey with it, my depression, anxiety, and all of the associated stuff that comes along with that. And I hope that you know that it is not at all asking for pity or asking for attention or asking for anything really at all. I talk about it a lot, like a lot with a lot of people, because it is really important to me to normalize it, to normalize going to therapy, to normalize needing help and asking for help and being okay with that and taking that step for yourself, you know? If you've ever struggled with your mental health and felt a little bit lost or helpless or anything like that, just know that it gets better. It gets a whole lot better. And it's really, really difficult to ask for help. I struggled with it for a very long time. I've had problems with my mental health since I was a kid. Since I was really, really young. And I never sought help. Like for a very, very long time, I didn't seek out any kind of help. But it got to the point where I knew I needed something. I needed someone to help me. Because I was struggling a lot. And it was like right after I'd started dating Chris, and he was actually the one who like finally convinced me and got through to me that I should reach out and ask for assistance, and I did, and it's easily the best decision I've ever made, hands down, no questions asked. So yeah, so that's why I talk about it, because I want to normalize it, and I want you to understand that if you need help, it's okay. It's okay. You are allowed to need help. And it's okay to ask for help. And there's my sappy little speech for today. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I didn't expect to be able to do that, but that's really cool. Okay, I need to finish this before I can connect in that piece there. But I'm worried. Oh, I think we're fine. I think we're okay. If you heard that sigh, it was Nora behind me. as it almost always is. Okay, I don't want to put you there. I think that was a very contented sigh that she just had. No, I want to be able to... Okay, we're putting this somewhere else. We're gonna just put this somewhere else. Like there. Okay, water. Oh, it needs connected to 10 water spaces. And of course, everywhere is so full. Okay, we're gonna do it here, I think. Oh, everything just went sort of pink. That's pretty. I don't know why it all went pink, but it's pretty. Right there is not bad either. No, let's go ahead and just fill in that little spot there because it will make me happy. It will make my brain happier. Also, how am I doing in terms of breaking brains with this game? How am I doing with breaking brains? Because I know that I upset a lot of people regularly while playing Panorama. So, how am I doing? Have I upset you yet? Hopefully not, because I am taking my time much more than I was with Panorama, because I feel like I absolutely have to take my time in order to do this game. Where do I want to put you? I guess anywhere out this way would be fine. We're over here. Try to start finishing this one off. That makes that really tricky, though. It's okay. We're gonna do this and just keep it moving along this way. There's that one over there that also requires 8 that I've done nothing with. This might be kind of nice to have going out this way. Oh, it needs 26 plus water pieces, though. Or 27 plus, I mean. So we should probably connect it in with somewhere where it's got quite a bit. Oh, it's a cute little steamboat. Just a cute little steamboat. Should I try to pull out some maritime history facts about steamboats? Because I probably could. It might take me a moment to think of one, but maybe, since I did some maritime. Ooh, wait, you can be the one. You could be the one. Oh, that's a great place for you. Biome unlocked. Fjords. Fjords. Make me feel like I'm back in Sweden. Which would be fine by me. I miss Sweden dearly. And I would love to go back. I don't know if I like the way the map looks now. It got so, like, dull and brown. Is the music changing too? To something different? That's pretty cool. A nice touch. I don't know where I want to put you. You should go here, actually. Yeah, you're gonna have to go like that. That's fine. That should be fine. Have any of you been to Sweden? Are any of you from Sweden? Do any of you want to go to Sweden? If so, let me know in the comments, because I would love to talk to you about my time in Sweden. It was phenomenal. It was everything. It was amazing. It was my first time traveling internationally, and I loved every moment of it. Yeah, you'd be pretty good here, I suppose. Yeah, I loved Sweden. It was beautiful. It was really cool. There was so much to do. Yeah, I want to go back. I also loved Denmark as well. So also, if you're from Denmark, if you're any kind of Scandinavian, do let me know. I don't want to put you there because you've got a train piece on you. I don't really need you to be out here either, though. I mean, I guess I could start a new train over this way. Why not? Why actually not start a little train area? This would be good to close this in. So I'm gonna do it May not be the most optimal choice, but not a terrible choice either. Alright, forest. A lot of you, because I know I was asking this in the first part, a lot of you said that these flags are not worth, like, actively going after to close up the edges, and I 100% agree. That's the way that I was leaning with it anyways. And then when a bunch of you were like, yeah, don't do it, it's not worth it, it made me feel pretty good. Because I didn't feel super compelled to try to go after them. That would finish that. But is that the best choice? Ooh, that's not bad. But also, it's a lot of houses to put towards this. What if we put you here? Yeah. I think that's worth it, because that completes that. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Yeah. Because we can... This looks really neat. This like little sunburst pattern that I've got going on there now. Okay, so this is good. It's pretty happy. Oh, that's good. That's good there. That is good there. I'm trying to think of what some of my favorite things were in Denmark and Sweden. In Denmark, in Copenhagen, we went to Tivoli Gardens, which was so cool. Chris and I are both like pretty big amusement park people. We live pretty close to Busch Gardens, and we have season passes and go there pretty regularly because we like it a lot. And so when we saw Tivoli, which in addition to being like a cool theme park and being, you know, quite different from what we're used to because it's in Europe and all that, it's also like one of the oldest, like one of the world's first theme parks, amusement parks, which was just like so cool to get to go and experience. So that was definitely like really high on the list of things that were really, really cool when we were in Denmark. And then I think I want to put this here just so that I can plug up this rail line. Is that dumb though? Is it dumb? We could put it here instead. Yeah, that's fine. 1080. My God. So yeah, Tivoli was so cool. Completely spectacular. Absolutely loved it. And then Kronborg Castle in Helsingør, which if you are from Copenhagen or from Denmark, I mean, and I'm butchering names of anything, my apologies. Know that I do not mean it. I'm trying my best. But Kronborg Castle was super cool. If you're not familiar, Kronborg is where Shakespeare based Hamlet. So we got to go and see Hamlet's castle, which was amazing. Like such a cool thing to get to go and do. It is, I think, the oldest place I've ever been by a pretty wide margin. Oh no, you need 29 specifically? I really don't like these ones that... Ooh, that's kind of perfect, because then you both need 6. Yeah, so I live near Williamsburg in Virginia, which is like a pretty historic place, you know? Like there's a pretty good chunk of history here, which is cool. But it just absolutely pales in comparison to everything in Europe. and other places in the world. So much of what's in the United States is like what we consider to be old is like the like mid 1800s, which grand scheme not that old. But you know, when your nation is built the way that ours was, by you know separating out and brutally murdering and forcing away a native population, and then building your civilization on the bones of theirs, then you know we kind of got rid of all of the stuff that was older and cooler. I mean, there is stuff from like the 1700s around, but like Kronberg, I think, was built in like the 1500s or something like that, or the 1400s. So like comparatively, stuff around here is like brand new. There's a joke. Again, if you're new to the channel, I work in a museum. And so there's a joke now at work that if it's not older than like the 17th century, that I'm not impressed by it. And by joke, I mean pretty much a well-known fact, like a well-documented fact, that I'm not that impressed if something is from the... Like, if it's from the 1800s, I'm usually just like, okay. I mean, I guess that's cool, but, like... But is it really that, like, that impressive? Yeah, I'm a tough guy to please, what can I say? I'm gonna put you there. Again, maybe not like the best choice in the world, but not a bad one either, I don't think. I like our sort of sprawling, foresty field area over here. It's really cool. Sweden. What were some of my favorite things in Sweden? So Uppsala was my favorite city. I liked Stockholm a lot. Don't get me wrong, really enjoyed Stockholm. But when we went to Uppsala, and we only spent like an afternoon there, which is a shame. If we ever go back, we're going to spend a lot more time in Uppsala, hopefully, because it was such a cool like city, and like a college town, and there was like a lot of stuff going on, and we went to the Carl Linnaeus Gardens, which are really cool. He was the guy who came up with like the binomial nomenclature classifications for plants. And so we got to see his gardens, which have been like continuously in operation as per his instructions for, you know, hundreds of years, however long it's been. I don't remember now. I'm impressed that I remembered as much as I did about them, and that his name was Carl Linnaeus. But that was really cool. I mean, the guy seemed like he was kind of not like the greatest dude around. There was like a text panel about how like one of his daughters wanted to learn more about what he was doing, and he refused. He refused to teach her because she was a woman, and she needed to learn how to take care of a house and not learn the stuff that he was doing. So like, you know. But I mean, name a historically famous person that wasn't kind of like that. There's a special tile that I can uncover there. What is it? I want it now. I didn't even notice it before, but I want it now. So yeah, Uppsala was my favorite. I very, very much enjoyed it and require going there again at some point in my life, and spending more time. Sigtuna was also so cool. And it was old. We ate in this cafe that was like in one of the old, like original buildings in Sigtuna. Again, I'm probably butchering that pronunciation. My apologies if you are Swedish and you are your ears are bleeding because of me. But we ate in this cafe that was built in one of like the original buildings that has been there since, again, like the 1500s or something crazy like that, which was really cool. Except that, and this happened to me a lot in Sweden when we went to anywhere that had like historic homes and buildings and things like that, that I would have to duck. I would have to duck so many places because I am 6'4". And so much of what like exists in Sweden in like the old homes and buildings and things like that is, am I just gonna close off this railway right now? Probably not. Shouldn't do that. So much of it was built really small. The point being that like lower roofs, smaller doors, smaller windows, etc., make it easier to heat. Like it's less complicated to heat, which is obviously important when you're somewhere like Sweden, where you're very, very far to the north and it gets very cold in the winter. So I when we went to that cafe, I had to like crouch to the table basically and then sit down and just never stand back up. I had to just stay seated until we left, and then I had to like crouch my way out. I was like Skyrim, crouch walking, trying to stealth my way out because everything was so small. But Sigtuna was beautiful, and like so peaceful. It's like right on the water and just like a lovely, sleepy little town with like this really cool main street with shops and things to do, and I'm ready to go back. Take me back to Sweden. And then in Stockholm, one of my favorite things in Stockholm, I mean, I liked all of it. We did an archipelago tour, like a boat tour through the archipelago. That was spectacular. That was so cool. It was freezing though. Chris and I just about died because we wanted to see everything. So we went in September, so it was pretty chilly, and it was like a misty, this might be a good place for you. It was like a really misty, sort of rainy morning that we went on this boat tour through the archipelago, and cold, but we wanted to sit out on like the deck, on like the side, because we wanted to see everything. Like we wanted the best view. So we did. And we froze. They had blankets, thank goodness, but they were pretty thin, like deck blankets. So we went and got like a couple each and just wrapped ourselves in them and sat on the deck and watched. And poor Chris got like kind of seasick, and it was an experience. It was an experience. I loved it. I don't know how Chris feels about it, actually. I don't think we've ever talked about it. I should ask him what his honest thoughts and feelings are about the Swedish archipelago boat tour, and if he liked it or not. This might not be bad, because then we can try to connect in the water there. Why not? We've got 25 pieces left. That's not a ton. I'm not super comfortable about how many pieces we have left. I think we might be coming towards the end of our time. And if that's the case, so be it. But we'll see. Maybe we can keep going. You never know. Ooh, that's good there. What else did we do while we were over there? We went climbing. We did, oh nice. Can I find a way that, no, it's gonna be, oh, there's all three sides. Oh, but that would ruin it then. How about there then? How about there, that seems fine. And then this can go here. Nice, so we'll finish these, that's really good. Oh, we didn't quite finish it. Oh well. The climbing that we did was outside of Stockholm. I'm sorry that I keep starting and then stopping and then restarting stories. But the climbing we did was outside of Stockholm, in Shopping. Again, probably butchering the way that's pronounced, but I'm trying my best, I promise. I mean no disrespect to people of Sweden. But we went to Shopping. It was beautiful. We had great weather. It was kind of rainy while we were in Stockholm, and then the weather when we were out climbing was stunning. Spectacular weather. Like the entire time was just so gorgeous. Sunny and cool but not cold. Like perfect weather to be out there climbing. These railroad tiles are getting out of absolute control. They have lost their minds with these. Do I put it over here? And just shoot it off in a bunch of different directions? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I want to connect those in to each other, honestly. That's what I would like to do. But, this isn't bad here. Okay, we're gonna close off one of these lanes because I don't want all of them. This one? Close off this one. Let's like close off. That one makes the least sense, I feel like. So let's shut it down. Shut it down. Oh, you can't go there. I want to add more to that railroad over there, but I can't. But I just can't. That's gonna be complicated. This is also gonna be complicated. Oh well. Oh well, such is life. I so desperately want to connect those together. I could put this out here, which we're going to. Although with 20 tiles left, I should be careful. Oh no. Okay, I need a railroad to go off in like a different direction from everything else, please. Please and thank you. That's pretty good. Ooh, I can put one there now. But instead, I think I'm gonna carry on over here. Yeah, that's horrible. That's completely horrible right there. Okay, go that way. Go that way. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, don't put that there. Put it over here where I need it. I'm starting to get worried about our tile count. Oh, we're close to this special tile. Do I want to build here so that I can unlock it? I think I do. It needs 35 water pieces. It's got a little crown on it. 35 water pieces, though? Of all things, you need 35 water pieces? Do you have any idea how hard that is to achieve? Do I close off another one of these? Ooh, that's actually a good place for this. We're gonna just keep closing off. Okay, water pieces. I want to finish these though. That does connect this in, which is what I wanted all along. So we're gonna do that. And then it just needs one more, so we do that. And we finish that and get a few more tiles. Oh lord. Oh no. Well, everyone, I think we might be coming into our doom. I think we might be coming to our doom. Oh, this needs 8, and I closed it off. Remember earlier when I asked how I was doing and if I was destroying anybody's brains with like my terrible choices? You don't have to answer that now. I think I figured out the answer all on my own. I think I know the answer. That's pretty good in there. Why not? Ooh, perfect tile. No one of those perfect tiles has ever been planned. We've literally never planned one of those perfect tiles. They just happen that way. Alright, well we're close to finishing that, but we also only have 12 tiles left. Nice. Nice, nice. You need 35. You need 8. You need 8. Everybody needs something. I kind of want to put it in here just because I know that we're I know that we're doomed. And so I kind of want to just make that area pretty before it's all over. We do need trees. We need so many trees, though. Why do you all require so much of me? You ask for too much. Okay. If I've gone quiet, it's because I'm thinking very hard about how to save ourselves from death, which I don't think I can do. I actually don't think that it's within my power to save us at this point. Oh well. If that is how it is, then so be it. This is a good farm piece. At least the music, the soundtrack of our demise, is quite lovely. I don't really want to put this here, but I'm going to, because now I can finish this. Is there a better place to put this? That's not bad. Okay. New skin for water train stations. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. Ooh, look at all those perfects. Look at all of them. Look at them as I slip into my doom. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad. I don't know that we're gonna get there in 10 tiles, but... but you know, is what it is. Again, we have a beautiful soundtrack for our demise. I think the music has been my favorite part of this. Although I've really enjoyed everything. Look at me, listen to me talking like it's already done. I mean, it is. But it's hilarious that I'm just like, I remember playing Dorfromantik. Or as one of you said, Dorfromantik. Which I also thought it was called for a long time. You've only got one house. So I don't need to be that concerned about the placement. That's a good place for you. I think that's great. I think that's great. That's a good place. Sure. Nice. Okay. Oh, I finished that. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a weird shaped river area. But we're going to do it. It's going to be sort of a little wetlands space. Okay. 9 tiles. We need houses over here. I guess any houses help. Is there a way that I can connect them in that doesn't make me sad? That's pretty good. We're 30 points there. I don't need crops anywhere, do I? No. No, I don't. That's not terrible. Okay, there's a lot of water pieces. I don't think there's enough to get us to 5. Put that there. No. No. Alright, now I feel like it's appropriate for me to start acting like it's all over. Well, if you wanted to know which game I think is more difficult, Dorfromantik or Panorama, please note that that our attempt at Dorfromantik will be coming in at 2 parts, and Panorama was how many? 7? This is weird to put there, but I'm doing it because I can. Because I can. I have the power. I've gone mad with power. Okay. Oh, I don't even need trees anymore over here. Oh no. Alright, I've pulled us back from the brink before. Surely. That's a nice place for that. Surely I can, with these 3 remaining tiles combined, surely I can pull us back from the brink again. I'm gonna do it. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna do it. I don't think there's any way. I don't think there's any way. Okay, you can go wherever. And so can you. It's over. Session completed. 16,050 points. I'm number 120,316 on the leaderboard. Hey! Top 150,000. So, you know, not bad. Not bad. What is this? Continue in creative mode. Toggle UI. Oh, cool. Well, how do I get my UI back then? What button was that? Oh well, we don't need it. Cool. We made it. We made it this far, which is not bad. The trains were getting. What is this? What is this? What is this over here? What's going on? Madness. Can you imagine being on a train and like coming into this spot here? Like, what do you do? Where are you going? What is this for? What is that for? Oh, well. All right. This was very fun. I enjoyed Dorfromantik. As to which one I like better, Dorfromantik or Panorama, I think it depends on what mood I'm in. Panorama I find more overall chill because it is a little bit more simplified. Maybe not. No, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it's a little bit more chill, where this is a little bit more like thought and labor intensive to put together. Soundtrack wise though, Dorfromantik wins hands down. In fact, I think I want to download the soundtrack and just listen to it on my own. I'm really sad the music went away right now when I'm trying to do my conclusion. Like, really? It's so quiet now. Anyways. Oh well, hopefully it'll come back as I'm saying my actual farewell, but I don't think it's going to. So, you know, it is what it is. Alright, I hope you all... Listen to that. Look at that timing. You gotta love it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Let me know what you're up to down in the comments. I'm dying to know what you get up to on the weekend. And if you have any recommendations on fun things to do this summer, absolutely hit me up with those. I am always willing. I hope you enjoyed this video and me continuing to do my rambling as I always do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider clicking the subscribe button. We're over 430 now. We're closing in on 500 so quick, and I'm super excited about it. Thank you all so much to those of you who have already subscribed. Thank you if you're considering subscribing. And honestly, even if you don't, thank you just for being here and for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm happy to have you here. So thank you so much. All right, I am out of here. I am going to take a nap. Before I go to some friends to play games, because that's how I'm choosing to spend some time this weekend, just relaxing, and I hope you do the same. Okay, I'll be back on the channel here really soon. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you again soon. Bye everyone.